This is Fox News First Early Edition.
Welcome back. He's sitting in our lobby right now. He's a mayor. He's the mayor of a small town in Ohio, David Bentkowski, and he's written a book, and he's going to be here. He just came in from Austin, actually.
Yeah, he's in town, and there's his photo. I just want to show you the back, too, because usually
Monica liked this picture
more. Mayors
don't
show off their abs like that, so he's in great shape. Now, he's very famous. He knows a lot of people, just to name a few that he, like, rubs elbows with.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart, Justin Timberlake, Gwen Stefani.
He's kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. Sean Stevens, we always talk about, people knowing people. This guy knows a lot of famous people.
He knows more people than Monica does.
Amazing.
Now he knows Monica.
A lot of people.
And now he knows me. Yeah, 1 degree of separation now.
6:45 now. His full-time job is that of mayor of Seven Hills, Ohio. It's a town near Cleveland, if you've never heard of it. He's also an author, and he's here to tell us about his new book this morning. Here it is. It's The Power of the Proclamation. The Honorable Mayor David Bentkowski is right here. Hello, sir. How are you? Good to see you.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Your town okay? I mean,
everything's in good shape. We're doing very well. And if she liked the back picture,
Monica,
she would really enjoy my pictures from Lake Travis a year ago. But that's that place up in Austin. But
yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, we'll get Monica an ice pack or something here in a little while.
And by the way, I drive all this way, and I'm stuck with you instead of Monica.
I know. I apologize.
So luckily, you're a nice guy.
I try. But let's talk about this here. The Power of the Proclamation. There's a reason that you have titled your book this.
Yes, it's almost tongue-in-cheek. When I became the young mayor, I would see other mayors giving out proclamations, which is just a worthless piece of paper, basically, to pander for votes. They'd give it to seniors for their birthday or whatever, and I thought that was a good gimmick, but I knew I could really promote my town if I met celebrities. So just with a whole bunch of swagger, I started calling up celebrities and offered to give them a proclamation when they came to town. Now, I realize it's absurd. Anybody would care what I have to proclaim. I get the joke. But 100 celebrities later, it's been a huge windfall for my city, tons of publicity. I get them to sign auction items for charity.
Great.
And the list of people that have come to the city for this is just amazing. Kevin Costner, Halle Berry, Justin Timberlake, Martha Stewart, Howard Stern, Gwen Stefani, Norah Jones. The list just goes on and on. George Clinton.
A-listers.
Oh, A-listers. And I've actually befriended some of them. I've become friends with some of the people like George Clinton in Parliament. They were in town. They were in Texas this week.
Hence the shirt.
Hence the shirts, my tribute. That wasn't clouds over Texas. That was smoke from P-Funk the last week or so. Yeah.
Smoke. Okay.
That's right.
I get it. We saw some of the pictures there. And so do you just cold call celebrities? Or?
Usually they're coming to town for some other reason. So maybe on a concert. Like Kevin Costner was in a country band, and so he happened to be in town performing. Or they come for a movie premiere. Believe it or not, Cleveland's had some good movie premieres with Halle Berry and Will Smith. So usually there's some other reason that they're in town. But when they come to town, I get them.
And you've got the book here. What are your constituents, the people of Seven Hills, what do they think about you touring the country and doing the book?
They love it. I mostly have a senior community, and they really kind of rally behind me. It's they'll pinch my cheeks on election day. The #1 thing I hear in my city is tell your daddy's doing a good job. And but they're very supportive because it's this perfect, beautiful place, Seven Hills. It's amazing. And then I'm just kind of out there having fun and promoting us, and they kind of rally behind it.
A couple of the stories that you mentioned are some celebrities that you've really struck a chord with. Omarosa from The Apprentice, you say, is a really nice person.
She couldn't be nicer in real life. There's a famous story that when she first applied for The Apprentice, everyone was given these vanilla, bland answers. On her application, she basically said, if you mess with me, I'm going to take you out. And they're like, this is our star. They apparently saved the application because out of hundreds of thousands, she was the only one who honestly says, I'm going to go after you. But in real life, she couldn't be nicer. She does a ton of charity work. She's gracious to all her friends, and she plays she hams it up too. Like frat boys will come up to her and say, "Hey, can I take a picture? And can you pretend like you're punching me?" And she plays the role and plays along. So she couldn't be nicer.
Justin Timberlake, pretty nice guy.
Nicest guy of all of them. I was so pleased. It's so easy to want to hate him because he's so talented and he's so
good looking.
He's got such a great. He's dating all these beautiful women. And he couldn't have been nicer. And the thing you notice is that everyone around him genuinely has affection for him, which means he must really be a good guy. He's surrounded by family, and they couldn't be classier. twice a year, and he's just the coolest guy ever. I'm a big fan.
Well, I know you've toured a lot of our state, and we mentioned you just came in from Austin. And we want to remind people the power of the proclamation is the book, and we appreciate you giving us some time. Where are you going next now?
Back home to Cleveland.
Okay.
I got to cheer LeBron on a little.
Yeah,
and,
I was gonna say.
maybe we'll come back. I'd like a Cleveland-San Antonio final. That'd be
It's
pretty
happened
cool.
before.
Yeah.
Sorry about the last time.
Well, that's okay. We're from Cleveland. We're used to getting disappointed
That's
at the end
true.
like that. Between
That's
the
true.
Browns, the drive, and the fumble, and
It's
the
a whole
Cavs.
other story, isn't it?
Yeah.
But, Mr. Mayor, thank you,
Thank
sir.
you so
Good
much.
to see you.
I'm going to go hang out with Monica.
Yeah, please do. She's waiting for you in the back there just to talk shop or whatever the case may be. 6:50 now. We'll be back after a break.